Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be my first impressions with the new Mary Jane palette from Melt Cosmetics. I'm so excited. As a lot of you know, I'm not spending too much money on makeup because my house is my priority right now, but I just had to treat myself to this one. I'm so excited about it. I think it's so pretty. I'm all about cool tones. I'm all about grungy, smoky tones. This palette was just gorgeous. The packaging is so cool. I love this smoky artwork, and then the actual lettering has these little gems in it that move around. It's so luxe and beautiful. I love it. And then on the inside, we have 10 shades, a mix of 4 mattes and 6 shimmers. Usually I do like at least a 50-50 ratio with mattes and shimmers, but I feel like Melt typically does a really good job with doing minimal mattes, but making them like perfect. There's a good range of tones in here. We have lights, darks, we have more cool tones, we have more khaki tones. I am all about the colors in this palette, and I truly feel like it's more pretty in person. I'm already so excited that I got this for myself. It's so beautiful. In this video, I'll be doing this look that you see right here. I do plan on doing a first impressions at some point. I don't know if I'll be able to get a 2 looks up for you just because like I'm moving into our new house very, very soon, and I just don't know if I'll have the time to. I will try my best. I might at the very least try to incorporate it in a get ready with me or something. We'll just have to see. I will be trying it out some more and testing it out, but I will give you my thoughts so far at the end of the video. This obviously won't be a thorough review, but I did use all of the shades except 2, so I'll be able to give you a decent amount of review, but it won't be super thorough. I'll obviously have to test it out some more to give you more of my final thoughts. Before we hop into the video itself, let me give you my details. My choker is from Shop Sun & Co. You can use my affiliate code Beautbean for 10% off. My plugs today are from Hear No Evil Jewelry on Etsy. You can use my non-affiliated discount code Beautbean for 10% off. This is a Christmas brand wig. Check my FAQ in the description box if you need spelling, and this is a Neff brand beanie. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm just so giddy that I got this present for myself, and I can't wait to show you how it works, how the shadows perform. Let's just hop into it and I'll give you my thoughts so far at the end of the video. Hello, how's it going? We're going to create a look. I'm so excited. The packaging is so pretty. I love all these sparkles that go through the letters. It's so cool, and I just can't wait. I will say I did use this shade as my face highlight today because I wasn't really sure what to use, so I just grabbed that. It's obviously not ideal to be a face highlight, but it's kind of cute. I don't know what I want to do. I definitely want like these 3 to be very prominent because I love that kind of like khaki, dirty, grungy, grayy kind of color. It's very up my alley, so those are going to be featured for sure. I guess I should prime my eyes. That would be a good place to start. I'm going to use my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original, and I'm gonna slap it on and blend it out, and I'm not gonna set it. I don't prefer to do that. I hope you're doing well. Today is Tuesday the 13th. I think this video is going up in like 2 days, 2 or 3 days. I'm aiming for that. As soon as I get a chance to like edit it and get it up, that's when it'll be up. I'm so excited. I just got this in the mail today, and I'm happy it arrived in the morning, so it gave me time to film with it this afternoon. All right, let's see. I think I want to just start with Gasper. I'm probably gonna mispronounce a lot of these names, and I'm very sorry. I don't smoke. I have literally zero knowledge about this stuff, so just bear with me. I'm gonna take that on this Spectrum B06 brush. It's kind of like a long, medium-sized blending brush. I'm just going to go to town. I just want something very smoky. I think I'm gonna do a half-cut crease just so I can play with multiple shimmers. Oh, I'm so excited already. Just going to really focus that in the front towards my brow. Kind of, sort of, something like that. And just get this really, really blown out and smoky. I love these kinds of tones. Cool tones are so up my alley. Love it, love it, love it. I'm just using very light pressure, holding the edge of my brush so I can have nice, light little strokes so that I'm not going too much too fast. And I'm gonna pick up a little bit more, start focusing this on my lower lash line. More so on the outer 2/3, not so much in the middle, just to get a nice smoky lower lash. It's a pretty color. I like that color a lot. All right, I want to blend it out with this Mary shade down here. And I'm gonna take that on a fluffier brush. This is an Alter Ego number 5. And I'm gonna use this just to help me get this edge even softer from what I just laid down. Because even though I want it very grungy and kind of messy, I still want it to be nice and soft and blended. Part of me was very tempted to buy the Millennial Pinks and 420 palette because they were 30% off, or maybe close to it. They were having an up to 30% off sale, but they were discounted. I talked myself out of it because I definitely did not need it, especially with me moving and stuff. I won't even get to play with them anytime soon, but I was so close because even though there's been hit or miss reviews, the color stories just get me. All right, I want to deepen up my outer corner with the Sinsemilla shade. My goodness, I'm butchering these names, I am positive. I'm gonna take that on this e.l.f. pointed eye pencil brush. Just gonna take some of that. I'm gonna focus that in the outer corner and right in my crease just to add some depth before we cut it and do lots of lid things. So far, so good with this palette. I'm having normal experiences to my other melt palettes. I've been lucky that I haven't had any inconsistencies with melt. The only palettes that I own are now this one, the She's and Parties, the Gemini, and the Muerte. And everyone has told me that those palettes all have a good formula. So I don't know if they're really a bad formula because I haven't seen it for myself yet. Oh, but so far I am loving this. I just love how deep and grungy it is. It's so good. I'm also going to take this against that lower lash as well. Again, focusing more so on the outer part of my lower lash. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. All right, I'm gonna take more of that first shade, that kind of mustardy khaki shade on that first brush. I'm just going to very lightly smudge around the edges of what I just laid down. Again, I'm holding the very end of my brush so that I have light pressure. Are you a cool toned person or a warm toned person? I think across the board, I'm mostly into cool tones, whether it be neutrals or color. Neutrals for sure, I like cool tones more. I'm not really into like the coppery warm neutrals too much. It's a very rare day. But even with color, like I love playing with greens and blues and purples. I'm gonna take that lightest shade again, the Mary shade, on that fluffy alter ego brush just to do the same thing. I do get down with like pinks, reds, and yellows, but I do love me some cool tones. I think it's so pretty. Ooh, this is such a yummy look already. I'm already so happy. I do want to quickly take this Bow shade and pop a little of that in my lower lash line. This is a Spectrum A12 pencil brush. Just want to pop some here because I feel like some shimmer down here will really add some more oomph to this look. Oh yes, and I love melt shimmers. I think they're so pretty. All right, and for my lid, I definitely want to cut it with Mary Jane and have it fade down into the Sweet Lucy. I think that's gonna be so yummy on the lid. And I can't wait. Definitely trying to use as many shadows as possible today. I think I'm gonna use all except for like 2. So I'm just taking a flat brush in my NYX Glitter Primer. I use NYX Glitter Primer with every shimmer. It helps everything pop to its fullest potential and just makes everything magical. I'm just smearing that across my lid. I'm going to follow the natural roundness of my eye, but I take it just above my natural crease so that you can see everything when my eye is still like open. So that way I don't have transfer in my crease. It's all very personal preference, of course, to what you prefer if you're practicing cut creasy stuff, but this is just what I found is the best for me. I'm just gonna tap that around and then I'm gonna dip right into Mary Jane with the same sticky side of that brush. Just get some shadow loaded up on that. And I'm gonna take this right where the cut creasy stuff starts. I want this to be that first shade, that lightest shade. It's gonna be so pretty. Oh, it's already so pretty. And then I'm going to just kind of follow that cut right there. I'm going to just pack a little bit of extra towards the front third of my eye because just in case you haven't been here before, I like to lay my multiple shimmers at a diagonal. If you've been here before, you've heard me say that 1,000,001 times. I just think it looks cute. I feel like it makes it really easy to blend things. Diagonal shapes are always the easiest way to blend really anything. I do hair for a living too, and a lot of my highlight placements are in a diagonal fashion because it makes everything look super blendy and good. All right, I'm gonna flip that brush over and use the clean side to pick up Sweet Lucy. And that is gonna focus out here and fade inwards towards the lightest shade. I'm gonna leave kind of like right in the middle of the 2 blanks so that I can kind of do a fusion of the 2 shades. Oh my gosh, this particular shimmer is so pretty. Like even just this all over the lid blended into what I already did in the crease would be so deliciously smoky and grungy. Now I'm gonna take a little bit more of Mary Jane and just kind of tippy tap right where they're meeting. And I'm just gonna kind of go with both sides of the brush and smudge until I like the way they look together. Look how pretty that is. Oh, it's so grungy. I just love Melt Cosmetics so much. This is why I want to try some of the palettes that I don't own, because I'm always so excited. And I have a hard time believing that they are bad palettes because I just want them to all be good so bad. I do think I want to smokeify my lower lash line just a little bit more. Not too crazy, but I just feel like I want a little more edginess. Uh-oh, I'm making a mess. Eee, I used the dirty half of my brush. That's okay. We'll blend it out. Might just be extra smoky today, it's fine. I'm just going in with just kind of all of the mattes, and I'm just gonna work on blending and smoking. Oh, it looks so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it. Inner corner, I wanna take the Cali shade, the one that I used for my highlight. I'm just gonna use my pinky and just stamp it right in there. It's a really cute color. This would be really pretty all over the lid too. Or like if you did a halo eye or something, that right in the center would be so pretty. So yeah, that's the eye look. I'm going to repeat it on the other eye, throw on my lashes, eye pencil, and lips, and I'll be back when I'm complete. All right, this is the look complete. I think it's so cute, so smoky. I think it looks so pretty. I love those shimmers. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this look. The eye pencil I paired with it is NYX's Golden Olive. I just felt like this nice grungy olivey tone would be perfect, and I think it is. The lashes I'm wearing are the Luna lashes from Lunar Beauty, and on my lips I had to go with the obvious choice. This is Fawn from Melt Cosmetics. It's my go-to with cool tones, and I knew it would be perfect with this look. I'm so obsessed. I love this so much. So yeah, I guess let me zoom you out and I will give you my thoughts thus far on the palette. All right, welcome back. How was it? How was the tutorial? Did you enjoy it? I'm so obsessed with these tones. I keep staring at my eyes in the mirror. I just think it's so pretty. So far, so good. I used 3 of the mattes. We used this shade, and this shade. They all performed fine. I didn't have patchiness issues. They're very, very pigmented, so you have to kind of go in with a light hand or just be patient with your blending. But I feel like everything did blend out really nicely, and I personally prefer shadows that are insanely pigmented, so that's good for me. I think they performed lovely. I'm so obsessed with this shade. Like, this shade just smoked all over the lid by itself would be so beautiful. I think I used every shimmer except for these 2. So I think I used 7 out of 10 shades in this video. These 2 shimmers are very wet looking. They're the lighter shades. They're very pretty and they're very different. One is more of that like translucent-y kind of icy shade, but also like, I don't know, not too bright. It's really pretty. I really like that as an inner corner highlight with these kind of tones. And I really like this kind of weird off green kind of shade. It's really weird and really cool. Sweet Lucy is absolutely stunning. I love that kind of grungy, dirty, olivey, khaki, cool tone kind of color. It's so beautiful, and it probably is my favorite shade in the palette. It's just stunning. And Bow is so cute. I just have that a little bit on my lower lash line, but I really like the twinkle it has. It kind of, I don't know, just adds a really nice kind of cool tone brown smoky effect to my lower lash line. I really like it. So far I didn't have any issues. I had a really good time playing with it for this look, and I'm excited to keep playing with it. I'm happy that so far it's been a good experience because, like I was saying before, I haven't had a bad experience with Melt so far, so hopefully this will continue to be that way. I'm so excited to play with this one some more. I would love to hear your thoughts. Did you pick this palette up? Do you want to pick it up? What is your favorite palette you've ever tried from Melt Cosmetics? Mine will forever be the Muerte. I wish they would bring that palette back because it's so good. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a smoke cloud emoji because that's kind of the theme with this palette. And if you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's Beautbean. Follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Please make sure you're staying informed with everything that's going on in the world. There will be links in my description box that will take you to information and resources and ways in which you can help. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.